Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. If this is something you would love to learn, please stay till the end. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. So guys, this is our boning that we'll be using for the design for the embellishment. And this is a golden bias. It's a golden bias and we'll be using it to wrap our boning. We all may have already known how to wrap boning. So my boning is about a yard and a half in length. So let me tell you, if you want to cut out your folding, like the fabric for your or any material for covering your boning, just cut out at least twice of what you have, the length you have, the length of your boning. That will be better. So guys, as you saw, we cut out a piece of fabric first, a piece of bias, and you'll see what I'll be doing with it, just to cover the edge of the boning. I'll also do some for the other side of the boning. Please guys, when you are using glue, especially on this kind of bias, it's very light. Please be using just a little, just a little. Up next, we are folding now, and I'll be applying just a little glue. See, get the center, apply just a little glue. Guys, to avoid gum stains from showing and making your work look so rough, I advise that you only add glue. You only add glue or gum to the beginning of this folding and also at the end. Or if you run out of your bias, like your covering material, you can then add glue again and add glue in order to introduce another material. Okay, so just like me, if you, especially if you're a beginner, so that you don't go make your work and it's looking so rough, so I advise that you don't like do it the way you saw me do it, like the way you see me do it, because I actually used glue, I actually used gum throughout this work, and my work wasn't so rough, though a little gum showed, but it wasn't so rough. I was able to handle it. So I actually advise that you only add glue at the beginning of this work, and then you also add glue at the end. Simple. It won't pull off, like it will stay so long as you tighten it. Like as you cover it, you pull. As you fold it on the boning, you pull it tight. So without adding glue, it will still stay. Just apply glue at the beginning and at the end. That will be fine. So now I'm fast forwarding this. This video is quite long. Main purpose of this video is just to show you how I embellished. So guys, I wanted to show us, I got to the end of this folding, this trimming, sorry. So I just added glue. This was what I told you to do. Just add glue at the beginning and at the end. See, I want to introduce another trimming. There's another bias. So now I'll be introducing another bias. And if you look closely, you'll see I'll just add a little glue again. Well, I told you to, remember I told you guys that if you want to cut out and trimming for folding or for folding on your bias, for covering your bias. You know, we fold it, we cover it in a slant manner. Please cut out at least twice of whatever you are using to cover, because as in with the length, cut out at least twice of the length of your boning. So I wasn't able, I didn't cut out twice of this. I wanted to show you guys how to add another trimming if you run out of your trimming. So I didn't cut out up to twice of my bias. So now I joined, and you saw how I just added glue at the beginning, and then just I'll show you the ending also. Just add glue at the beginning and at the ending. That'll be fine to avoid a rough work. Please guys, I won't forget to tell you to please like this video so that other people, other millennials, especially beginners, can see this video. There are people looking for where to learn how to go about it. Please share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So now I'm making my rings. This is making a ring, making rings with boning. So I'm making 3. It depends on what you want to make, how many steps you want to make with your, how many rings you want to make. So me, I wanted to make 3, so this is it. So I've already made my 3 and it's fine with me now. So I'll be using the thread. The reason why I used a different color of thread to cover this is actually because, one, I will be covering this thread. Okay, so that's it. So you see the way I'm just wrapping it round. I'm not tacking down, I'm wrapping. This is just to make it easier for me, since I'll still be covering. So there are so many things that will help me hold the rings together in place. So I'm just tying it round, not tacking. I'm not using a needle, I'm just wrapping it round. So at this point, as you saw in the beginning of this very wrapping with my thread, I left a little rope at the beginning so as to help me when I want to tie it down. So guys, whenever you're watching a tutorial, whether mine or any other, more than what she's saying, no, what we say is actually very important, but also make sure that you watch. So as you are listening, please also watch, carefully watch, so that you see what I do. And if you have any question, please don't forget to drop it in the comment section, and I'll be quick enough, if as God helps me, to reply your question, to answer your question. So I've come to the end of this tying, so I'm just knotting down, cut off my thread, excess thread, sorry. So I'll be using this same golden bias to cover that thread, that black thread. So you see, the black won't be showing anymore. So at that place where I actually knot down, that side of the boning where I knot down, I want to use that as the wrong side where I'll be placing on the fascinator base. So I'm just using it as the back side, as the wrong side. So I'm applying this glue on that side, and I'll be wrapping round. So I'm wrapping round now, just the same way we wrap the boning, in a slant manner. So I'm wrapping round now. Guys, you mustn't really use bias for your trimming to cover your boning. Whatever you want to use, you can basically make use of it. Just be creative and express yourself in your work. Simple. So now, this is it, guys. Now I'll be introducing the fascinator base. See, it's all neatly covered and finished, very neat. So the tacking you see on the top of the base is my Alice band. I tacked down the Alice band. I love tacking down my Alice band. This is actually to avoid any form of trouble or pulling off. So now, but I'll be covering it. So I have a way to cover it. So I was this bias has really helped me, like seriously. I just picked this bias basically. So I just say, let me just take this bias. So it has really helped me a lot in this work. Like it really helped me. So now I'm starting from the inner part of this before the rubber trimming inside the fascinator. That was where I started, and then I'll be using it to cover around. That's to at least help me cover the stitches that is showing on the fascinator top, on the base of the on the top of the fascinator base, sorry. So guys, whenever you are adding glue, especially in these areas that are so visible, please be dabbing just a little, a little. If you notice, you see the way I'm just trying to, if I just get a little gum out of the tool, the equipment, the machine, I'll just try to spread it round. This is because I'm trying to avoid a rough work. And to God be the glory, my work wasn't so rough, though I used a lot of gumming. Like I did a lot of gumming like this now. So please be careful whenever you are working with glue, okay, or gum, whatever. All we want is a neatly finished work. Whenever you are working, the uniqueness of your work should also be related to its neatness, please. See, this is just me trying to make sure that it's very neat up there. So now guys, we've come to the end of this top folding. Please, so I'm still reminding you friends, please, in the name of the Lord, please like this video, share it to those you know that want to see this, and also subscribe to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You guys you've really encouraged me. For subscribing is a big encouragement for me, and for those who have been reacting on my videos, liking, sharing, commenting, thank you so much. You are really encouraging me, and I'll keep posting more and more beautiful tutorials. So guys, at this point I've sewn down my boning to my design to the base, just the way you want it. Just tack it down the place you want it to stay at. So now look at this, is called a collar stay. Material you see me holding is a collar stay. We'll be using it to make the petal design that you saw at this thumbnail, like on at the beginning of this video. You saw the finished work. So that's petal. This is what we'll be using it to do. So this is a collar stay. It's a very hard stay, very thick one. So you see the way I just eyeballed and cut out a petal shape. Basically just draw out whatever shape you want to make with it. I'll just show you how to cover it, how to make it neat. That is what is important. So just draw out, carve out whatever shape you want. So in case you don't know how to carve it, you don't, if you cannot do it the way I just did it, I just folded into two, and then I started from the closed end, and then I made a curve so that when I opened it, it gave me this petal shape. I hope you saw it. Thank you. So now guys, what is another important thing to note whenever you are carving out your shape, okay, is to make sure that there is at least two that is exactly the same. Like let there be at least this, let them be in pairs. Like make sure these two are exactly the same, these two are exactly the same. Just make sure of it. You can see that I'm actually using the one I have to cut out on another color stay. This is because I want it exactly same, okay. So when you are done with that, place it, there is a gum part of this color stay. There is a part that gums to your fabric when hit, okay. So that's the part. That part is a bit shining. So that's the part you're placing on the wrong side of your fabric. So you place it and then you make sure that you leave allowances all round it, all around each of them. There needs to be an allowance. So you just place them down like so, and then you iron them down. If you have a steam iron, please iron them down. If you don't, please add okay, no need for the steam iron, sorry. Just iron them down with your hot iron and they will gum down. And be careful, make sure you are placing the gum part on the wrong side of the fabric before you iron. So now guys, you see I left allowances all around it. So I'll be showing you now what to do with the allowances all around it. And please watch carefully at this point so that you see how I fold the allowances at the sides of the collar stay. Please guys, in case this video is already too long, that was why I didn't include how to carve your design. If you want me to make a special video on how to make your petal design, in case if you cannot do it the way I did it, if you cannot just use your eyes, eyeball it and then cut it out like that, cut out the shape. If you want me to show you how to mark out the designs and then make your petals, please let me know in the comment section and then I'll drop the video, because this video I wanted to include it, but the video was already too long, so please pardon me. And I'm sure you actually saw how I folded this. When you are folding this, make sure to get the pointed part first. So you see I got the pointed part first, I folded it in first and then folded the allowances at the sides. Folded in the pointed part first before folding the allowances at the sides. So this is the way you go about all of the 3 pairs. Okay, so I believe you understand what I just did or explained. Now I need to do the rest off camera. See, this is how neat it's looking. So I'll be doing same for all of them, basically for the 3 pairs. If you don't do it this way I did it, you'll find out that your pointy part will not be showing, will not be so, like it will not come out so pointy at when you are done. So you want that part to be so pointy. That's why you actually fold in the pointed part first and then you fold in the sides at the area at that pointed part, and then you go on to fold the other sides, the remaining sides. So guys, please do it this way for as many as you've cut out. So if you notice, I'm doing it as pair by pair. That's so that I don't misplace them. So I make sure I'm having the 2 that are exactly same shape and size. I have them together. So guys, I'm already done. We are moving on to the design. I'm so sorry that this video is taking so long. I just want to make my tutorials easy and clearly explained, so that when you're asking questions, it will not be questions that are so hard or that I cannot answer without, that I need to answer with videos. So I'm trying to make it all clear. So now this is the copper wire. You remember in that tutorial on my channel where I made a spiral with 1-inch crinoline? Yes, this is the same copper wire that I added inside the fit at the middle of the 1-inch crinoline to make the spiral. So guys, this is it. I'm not letting it get to the end of, like, I'm not letting it get to the pointed areas. No, I'm just adding it at the white the color stay that is showing, just at the middle there. You just need a little, just at that middle. Okay, before the pointed areas, just place it, and then you apply gum at the sides and then you close it down. Please press it down, and don't apply so much gum so that when you press it down it doesn't just start looking rough at the sides. Remember, we are advocates of a neat work with a neat finishing. So you see the way I'm adding my glue, that's the way you add your own gum. Okay, whatever you are working with, your adhesive, so you apply it that same way and then you press down. Make sure they are all neat, and you can make yours even neater than mine. You can use Ankara fabric to make this. You can use whatever fabric you want. Okay, so guys, this petal is so lovely. So this is a chain, a stone chain. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I'll be cutting it into pieces. Yeah, as much as I'll be needing, cut it out and then just use it to embellish these petals to make them more beautiful, more shining and beautiful. Guys, thank you for watching my tutorials. If you've watched to this end, you are loved. You are loved, and may good God keep blessing you. And I always pray this prayer that if you're watching my tutorials, may God grant you understanding so that you understand it clearly. So I'm done. Please, whenever you are adding this sculpture, as you apply glue and then you place it on the design, please make sure to press down. That's why I advise that you add a little gum so that it doesn't, especially if you are using this candle gum, so that it doesn't just pop out at the sides. So just apply a little gum and then press down. It's important to press down when you add this sculpture. So now I'm using glue, just glue to attach it to my fascinator base. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video and for watching to the end. Now, may God keep blessing you, and may all you do keep prospering. Please don't forget to like this video. Please like it. If you like this video, it's an encouragement to me. I'll know you like it and I'll be bringing up more things. So guys, I'm going on now to embellish, just add a little more design. So guys, again, please don't forget to subscribe. I promise you, I have, by God's grace and help, I have lots of beautiful tutorials coming up, and please share this video as you like it. Thank you.